Huh. For some reason, I thought this artist was a lot younger than what she is. Not to say that shows in her music, it just caught me off guard. Besides, I don't want to ask or tell a woman's age. That's something my parents taught me. Do other people follow that too? I don't know.
True North Reviews, True North Reviews, True North Reviews.
Hey there, welcome to True North Reviews. My name is Ryan, and today we are reviewing an album by Allie X. The name of this album is Cape God. Allie X is the stage name for Canadian singer and songwriter Alexandra Hughes. Got pretty clever there with Allie X, Alexandra. This is an artist that came on my radar back in 2018 with her EP, Super Sunset, and although I never reviewed it in a formal video, it was still a fun synthwave dance pop kind of release that showed a lot of promise and potential with songs like Science and Girl of the Year. And now that we're in 2020, checked out this record as well, I think it's time for the rest of the world to know about Allie X. She shouldn't be flying under her radar any longer. And now you're obviously thinking, well, if Allie's from Canada and she's doing synthwave and electro pop, how can she possibly compete with Carly Rae Jepsen because she's been dominating the synth pop world? And yes, you'd be right, it's a hard case for me to be making today, but I do firmly believe Allie X has enough style and chutzpah to make her stand out in a very crowded and saturated lane. The first track that really captured my love and interest on Cape God was the collaboration with Troye Sivan on Love Me Wrong. Stylistically, it is in the wheelhouse for a Troye-like song, and it might remind some people of his record Bloom from a couple years ago, and then enter stage right the dark and, failing relationship themes in the lyrics. I love it. I love it. It is also worth noting the other collab that Allie X pulls off on this record in the name of Mitski. Now, obviously not as big or as well known as Troye Sivan, but I know some indie rock fans will be very happy to see how the song Susie, Save Your Love turned out on here. Just a suave, sleek, and smooth electropop song that doesn't do much to impress you on first listen, but after a few times through, it hooks you with a little catchy chorus. Now, after all is said and done, Cape God is a pop record, and I can guarantee some of you are looking for poppy and really catchy songs, and for that I have to shine the spotlight on the track Rings a Bell. The groove from the bass on here, the light and gentle vocals from Allie, this song will have you coming away with an earworm that you will gladly hum for days. Now, if you want some more of those infectious bass lines, look to the third song, Regulars. The bass on there is just so chunky, it's so big and bulky, it's like a gym rat in bulk season. Embracing some more of the catchy songs, there's even more to highlight on Cape God. Yes, the bass might again be prominent, but we still gotta appreciate the Swedish love on the song Super Duper Party People, which now, as I say it, kind of reminds me of Purple People Eater. Regardless, Allie executed on a fun song that puts the lyrics in the backseat as a secondary concern, but honestly, I don't care. I don't think many others will. What I do care about, though, is the travesty of the song Devil I Know, how it's not on mainstream pop radio. And I get that Allie is an indie pop artist, and it's more difficult to market her to the masses with her label, but this song is easily a top 40 hit, just waiting to be one. Other highlights on this record, regardless of your preference for indie pop or top 40 pop, we have the upbeat and bubbly Sarah Come Home, and even the closer Learning in Public explodes with silky textures and a very smooth transition from its verse to chorus. No, really not much else doesn't smoothly transition on this album, and it's quite impressive how you can go from something like Love Me Wrong to Super Duper Party People and not have it sound like it's coming out of nowhere, like it's unnatural. The weirdest sense I get with that is on Fresh Laundry and how it makes me think of J. Cole. I don't know. Being a little more critical though, there are a couple tracks on Cape God that fall inferior to some of the highlights. Life of the Party, easily crowning itself as the most obnoxious of the bunch. Granted, it is again upbeat and carefree, but the incessant I was the life, was the life, was the life of the party, yeah, those vocals just surround you like surround sound that you just don't want to be around. Also, I can't help but to notice the slower piano, drama-filled ballad, whatever it's trying to be. The song Madam X, as great as it is to see an X show up in the title for an artist, Allie X, it's sadly missing some originality, missing some kind of flavor to give it that characteristic of Allie X. I guess what I'm trying to say is there isn't that same authentic stamp as there were with other songs on here, in my opinion. Nonetheless, Cape God is a great indie pop record. Very danceable, very moody, just kind of runs the whole spectrum of pop music, and I have a lot of respect and admiration because of it. And because of that, I am feeling an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, yeah. There you have it. There is the Allie X review of Cape God. Make sure you sound off down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of this music. Agree or disagree. I'm here to engage with you guys. If you'd like to leave a like, subscribe if you're new in town, I'd appreciate that. As always, thanks for watching, and have a rockin' day.